Hi, let's save some money on committing, and we're gonna start with savings plans, which are the easiest AWS commitments. So let's dive in. First, savings plans is a flexible pricing model that provides savings of up to 72% compared to on-demand prices. It includes compute savings plans here, EC2 instance savings plans, and SageMaker savings plans. And it offers significant savings in exchange for a commitment to use a specific amount of compute power, and this is measured in dollars per hour. So this is one example here for M5.large instance, and this is the price, full price for on-demand prices. This is in green the price of compute savings plans, and in yellow the price of EC2 savings plans. So the difference between the savings plans are, first, SageMaker is only for SageMaker service, which is a machine learning service. It's up to 64% for the cost savings. It's really flexible, so across all those metrics, and you can commit it to 1 or 3 years, and it's only for machine learning workflows. To differentiate the compute savings plans and the EC2 savings plans. So first, compute savings plans offers greatest flexibility. So first to the scope, because it includes EC2, Lambda, and Fargate. And then it's flexible around all those metrics here, even region and even family. For EC2 instance, the cost savings are better, but it only includes the scope EC2, and you need to specify a region and an instance family for those savings plans. So you should use compute savings plans for dynamic, evolving workloads, and EC2 savings plans for predictable EC2 instance usage. In your billing service, you can go directly to savings and commitment and then savings plans, and you can look at the utilization report and also the coverage report. The utilization report shows the percentage of your savings plans commitments that you are actually using across your applicable AWS usage. This is it. I have around 100% here of utilization. This is ideal because you want this to be at 100% to ensure that you are not wasting any of your committed spend. Then the coverage report here. So you can see I'm between 80 and 100% here. The coverage report indicates what percentage of your eligible AWS usage costs are being covered by your savings plans during your selected time period. And ideally, you want this to be around 80 to 100% to ensure you are covering most of the potential savings. It means that the rest of the percentage here are being paid on demand. In the billing service, you can also retrieve all your AWS recommendations about savings plans. So you can choose here the savings plans type between compute, EC2 instance, and SageMaker savings plans. And you have after different parameters, such as recommendation level. You can choose to purchase the savings plans directly in the pair account or in the linked account. You can choose also the term between 1 year and 3 years. So you're gonna have more savings if you choose these 3 years here. Payment option, you can choose all upfront, meaning you are paying everything right now. Partial upfront, you are paying at least 50% of the savings plans right now and the rest on a monthly basis. And no upfront, you are paying everything on a monthly basis. So if you choose all upfront, you will have more savings. And you can choose your recommendations to be based on the past week or past months or past 2 months. And you can see here I have 4 recommendations, and I've got here's the currently monthly spend I'm spending right now, the estimated monthly spend if I purchase all those savings plans, and the estimated monthly savings here. And for each of them, you can see that I'm in here in EC2 Instant Savings Plan, so I need to say which instance family I want this to apply, and also which region. And so AWS provides me those recommendations to purchase those commitments and say that I will save around this much here for each one of them. To purchase a savings plan, you can first go into the coverage report and look at the uncovered services. So in this example, in the coverage report here, I can see that the coverage percentage is very low, less than 5%, okay? And then below you can see the breakdown. In the breakdown, you can see that only my EC2 T3 family in my Oregon region here is being covered at 100%. All the other services are zero here. You can retrieve the spend covered by savings plans here, which is 100% for that T3 family. Then for the Lambda, it's $0, and also for the other. For the Lambda, I'm not too worried because I have $0 here. But what I'm worried about is that EC2 M5A instance family in that Oregon region, because I'm paying more than $3,000 on demand price. Secondly, you can confirm your instances here in the EC2 service. You can check that they are running and that they are needed. I'm looking only for those M5A instance here. I don't care about T3. And let's say I need those 4 instances for at least 1 year, so I can purchase one savings plan for at least 1 year. And let's say they are all right size, meaning I don't need to downsize any of them. And for example, put this M5A dot 2x large to this instance size. So let's say I keep all of those size. Then you can check the recommendations in AWS, and you can see here that AWS shows that for 3 years term, all upfront, in that Oregon region, that M5A family, you have a commitment recommendation here. And I should save around 16%. You should always double check the commitment compute price here with the savings plans rates, which are in the compute pricing. So if you click on that link, you can retrieve here your instance type. So this one and this one. And you can see here the difference between savings on demand rate and savings plans rate. And what you need to purchase here into the committing is a sum of all those types and size. So I will purchase 2 of this and 2 of this one. And you have to do the sum, and then you can purchase it. To fix it, you simply have to purchase the savings plans. So this is really easy. Click on Purchase Savings Plans. You choose a type, term, payment option, hourly commitment, region and family, also for EC2 instance savings plans. And then you click to add to cart, and you have to validate your cart by submitting the order.